From Simi Valley Isoplex, the Matador Sports Network is proud to present coverage of CSUN hockey. Tonight the Matadors get back to West Coast Hockey Conference play. University of San Diego Toreros for the first time ever. Good evening, everyone. Delighted to have you along tonight. I'm Travis Van Noten. CSUN went 1-1-0-1 last weekend on their Arizona road trip, losing to Northern Arizona 6-4, but then they beat Grand Canyon 4-2 and tied GCU Sunday morning 4-4 to remain undefeated all time against the Lopes in 6 games. So it was a pretty successful road trip for CSUN. They were almost able to beat NAU for the first time, but just came up close. But in the third period, did have a nice comeback from 6-1 to 6-4. But CSUN comes in with a 4-1, 0-1 record overall this season. Perfect 3-0 here at home as they've beaten Cal State Fullerton and Santa Clara twice. That was 2 weeks ago. Meanwhile, USD is a first-year program. So again, the first ever meeting between CSUN and USD. So far, the Toreros are just 1-5 on the year. They're 0-4 on the road. Their first game ever, they lost at Cal State Fullerton 9-3. They actually lost their first 5 games of the season. Next at LMU 4-1, 22-1 at Long Beach State, and 13-4 at San Diego State. Before losing at home to Cal State Fullerton 6-4. They're coming off, though, their first victory as a program, 15-5 against Chapman in West Coast Hockey Conference play. So USD is trying to keep the momentum going here in Simi Valley, while CSUN is trying to move to 2-0 in the WCHC. Meanwhile, USD is 1-4 in conference so far. The warm-up period is over. Starting lineups and national anthem coming up after that. We'll preview the goaltending matchup and drop the puck on the Matador Sports Network. we're set to go. The University of San Diego here at the Simi Valley Isoplex for the first time ever. The starting goalies, first of all, for USD, Adam Jacobs. It's his sixth start this season, has a 1-4 record, 7.40 goals against average, and an .829 save percentage. And for CSUN, they're going with the freshman Jack Titer this evening from Santa Clarita. It's his second career start. He got the victory against Santa Clara 2 weeks ago. Did not give up a goal in 40 minutes and made 8 saves against the Broncos in Game 2 of that series. Scratch tonight for CSUN, Andre Ramirez, Sean Callback, Eli Berengut, and the 2 other goalies, Vince Seppi and Brandon Hagan. So Caleb Mead and Brandon Calvoda are backing up Titer here this evening. The Matadors start Cameron Rourke at center with Quinton Abaya and John Michael Lauren on the wings. Zach Carnes and Tom Dobricott, the starting defensemen. So the lines will be mixed up a little bit this evening due to Ramirez, Callback, and Berengut out of the lineup. Carnes goes caddy corner, first on at Lauren. Picked up by Sam Schrout. Schrout clears it ahead. That's Brett Roenick, the son of Jeremy Roenick. Roenick shovels it behind the CSUN net, cutting it off. There. Carnes sends for Rourke, an area pass for Lauren. He's onside. And Jacobs covers up. Just 11 skaters tonight for USD. They have 14 skaters and 2 goalies overall on their roster, so they're missing a couple of players this evening. Traffic was absolutely murder today in Los Angeles. So just glad the USD was able to make it up here in time. Rourke takes the draw against Schrout. It's 1 to Carnes, and his shot goes wide of the net. Dobricott activates, but Roenick takes and backhands down the ice. That goes for icing. Just 46 seconds into this evening's game. So the University of San Diego, they were a club team last year playing in local men's leagues down there. They play at San Diego Ice Arena, first year in the ACHA. So USD, UC Santa Barbara, and the University of California, San Diego joined the WCHC this year to get the conference 8 clubs. Faceoff's won by Schrout, and it's shoved it around. Cleared out by USD, picked up by Alex Marbach. Marbach chips it back in, CSUN's onside. Jacobs leaves for the defense. Nice pressure by Matt Hoover. It's picked up by Grayson Zumalos. Zumalos leaves for Hoover, in front hoping for Ross Ponce, denied. There's a line of Zumalos, Hoover, and Ponce. Matt Bushton holds in, off of Ponce, comes to neutral ice. Picked up by Roenick. Roenick all by himself. Shoots, glove save Titer. An easy save that time for Jack Titer, formerly of West Ranch High School in the LA Kings High School Hockey League. Nice debut 2 weeks ago here against Santa Clara. Again, 8 saves in the first 2 periods before Brandon Hagan took over in mop-up duty. The George Reznikov line is out. This line is intact. DJ Howell, Christian Parks as normal wingers. The normal 4th line for CSUN. Carnes with the puck. Carnes chips it to the side of the net, handled by Jacobs. Shove it around by Declan Lane, comes back around. USD clears out. Carnes picks the pocket of Austin Ingebrigtsen, and a shot by Carnes goes wide. Pretty much all CSUN territorially early on. Ingebrigtsen chips it in behind the net. Picked up by Alec Wilson. Wilson on around for DJ Howell. Howell up ice out of the reach of Christian Parks, and that goes for icing. Well, Christian Parks back in the lineup this evening. He was not able to make the Arizona road trip. .17:48 remaining in the opening period. Now, these 2 teams will play one another in December at SDIA. Never actually been to San Diego Ice Arena, so that'll be a new one. Draws won by Torben Pearson, played down the wing by the defenseman. Ronick cycles, and it's picked up by Shrout. Shrout back up top. Mason Vaccaro's shot is blocked. Shrout in front. A shot is stopped by Titer. Well, that was a grade A chance for USD. Their top line of Ronick and Shrout, their two big scorers, get a scoring chance there. So Ronick has 22 points in just 6 games this year. He has a team best 13 goals. He got 10 points in their last game against Chapman, 5 goals and 10 points. Meanwhile, for Shrout, he also had a 5-goal, 10-point outing against Chapman. He has 19 points in 6 games and 9 goals. So almost half his points came that night against Chapman. Obviously, Chapman is not a strong club, but still, that's a lot of points put up by Ronick and Shrout. The CSUN's got to be wary of them. Abaya looks up ice. Abaya goes wide on Vaccaro. And then the shot skips wide. It's picked up by Lauren. So this is basically CSUN's top line tonight. Lauren out front, fans on his shots, countering Shrout. Shrout has got pretty good speed, walks around Dobricott, stick checked away by Bushton. The one thing CSUN cannot do tonight is take this team lightly. They've got to play as if they're playing NAU or GCU. You never want to underestimate your opponent. Lauren shoves down a Torero, played back up top. Dobricott's shot blocked wide of the net. Clearing attempt by Kevin Bentley's held in. Off of Abaya, Rourke shoots off of the stick of Jacobs out of play. Rourke at the top corner there, but Jacobs, a nice stick save. 16-11 remaining in the opening period. And you could tell CSUN's not quite firing on all cylinders as of yet. The Zumalos line out. This one's still intact. Zumalos, Hoover, and Jaime Velasquez. As Ponce sits this shift. Velasquez with the puck out front. Backhand bid by Hoover, and it goes in. Well, Matt Hoover, a nice pirouette, and CSUN opens the scoring at 16:01. That's Hoover's 4th goal of the season. Picked up the game winner against Grand Canyon last Saturday. It was a nice breakaway goal by Matt Hoover. Absolutely deked out Michael Barabash. Net dislodged. Now they're giving the goal to Zumalos. It should be Hoover from Zumalos. So again, it's Hoover from Zumalos, not the other way around. 15:53 remaining in the opening period. Marbach across. And Karn's shot deflected in. Well, a nice deflection by Velasquez. 2-0 at 15:47. That is Jaime Velasquez's first career goal. So congratulations to Velasquez, the transfer from College of the Canyons. He picks up the puck. They'll hand it to Sean Kushner, actually Steve Gale, who will give it to Sean Kushner. He'll tape it up for his first career goal. Well, the first 2 goals of this one coming 14 seconds apart. Carnes the lone assist, so he's got 7 points in 7 games. Zach Carnes, the freshman defenseman from Chino, has points in 5 of 6 games to begin his career. So what a start it's been for Zach Carnes. 15:26 remaining in the opening period. The Reznikov line is back out. Well, obviously, CSUN, the much more skilled team of the two, and they score again. So that goal coming just 29 seconds later at 15:20. This looks to be a long night for USD already. Not quite sure who shot that puck. Pick it up when it comes over the PA. Well, it goes to Parks. That's his 4th of the season. And Reznikov, the lone assist. Big hit by Dobrikot. And a good forecheck by Pearson. Worked out front. Reznikov dueling with Pearson. Sent back up top for Daniel Reiling. Reiling, centering pass is blocked by Dobrikot. Howell takes a look. Howell ahead for Parks. He's got Bushton up ice. Parks shoots, and it's stopped by Jacobs. Rebound cleared up by USD. Then a hand pass. And it was called on USD, so no change for them. Face-off stays inside the zone. 14:32 remaining in the first. So 3 goals in less than a minute. 41 seconds to be exact. Hoover, Velasquez, his first career goal, and Parks, again in 41 seconds of each other. And that goes through Jacobs. CSUN almost scored again. Cleared out by the Toreros. Of course, this is the battle of the bullfighters tonight. Matadors against Toreros. Marbach off of Rorick's stick to Abaya. Abaya turns it over to Reiling. Picked up by Marbach. Marbach leaves for Lauren. Lauren all the way around. Great patience with the puck. Rorick helps him out, leaves for Abaya. It's picked off by Pearson and cleared out. Numbers down low for USD. Marbach blocks the centering pass, though. Nico Aboli's shot blocked, and it's a 3-on-2 for CSUN. Abaya. The trailer, Marbach. Shoots, deflects wide. Not sure what happened to Lauren there as well as he went careening into the end wall. Cleared out by USD. Bentley can't get there first. Wilson to Rorick. Back to Wilson. Stepped up on by Aboli. Countering Marcelo Lysiega, taken away by Marbach. Marbach clears the zone. It's played off of that Torero, offside. So Lane tried to just play it in, but hit his own player. 13:07 remaining in the first. Face off in the center circle. Obviously, CSUN as well, the much faster of the two clubs. A face-off win there for USD. Lane closed it on by Zumalas, able to skate away. 2-on-2 for USD. Shrout stood up by Carnes, picked up by Ross Ponce. Ponce to Zumalas. Zumalas just taps back for Carnes. Carnes to Velasquez, an area pass for Carnes, and he gets the puck. Lane steps in, held in by Zumalas. Lots of space, shoots and scores. So now Zumalas pots one at 12:25. Zumalas' third goal and his first goal at even strength as a Matador. His first 2 goals came on the power play. Absolute rocket there by Grayson Zumalas. No chance for Adam Jacobs. Unassisted goal for Zumalas. Picked up by Zumalas. Ponce trying to get around a Reiling. Velasquez comes in to help. Cleared ahead. Pearson. USD is just onside, but it's picked up by Velasquez. Dobrikot back across Carnes. Carnes shovels it in behind the net. Jacobs can't cut it off. Reznikov first on the puck. Howell helps him out. Howell. Back to Marbach. His shot's blocked. Marbach holds in nicely. Sent out front by the defenseman, Vaquero. Spinorama shot by Parks, block. Rebound bid is swallowed up by Jacobs. 11:19 to go in the first. It's a big test tomorrow night here at the Isoplex. Long Beach State's in town. They have really been putting up the goals. As we mentioned, they had 22 against this USD team earlier this year. They had 19 against Chapman, so Long Beach State can score. Going to be a tough test tomorrow night here at the Isoplex. Parks banks it up the wing. Sent in by Ben Foote. USD has to get onside. Parks. All the way into Torero territory. Nice little move. Parks out front behind the back. Shot by Reznikov. Didn't get on goal. Held in by Parks. Parks drops it for Bushton. One-timer is blocked as Lysiega was in the lane. Bushton back down the wing. Almost at the halfway mark of the opening period. All CSUNs. Titers only had to make 1 or 2 saves so far. Marbach pinning the puck up. Squirts to the red line. Bushton to Parks. Parks, spinorama pass, blocked by Foote. Picked up by Lysiega. Lysiega, back checked well by Parks. Parks out front, and Lauren couldn't shoot the jumpy puck. Marbach, wide of the net. Bushton activates. His shot deflected on, stopped by Jacobs. Two-man forecheck for CSUN. Foote comes over, and he's able to clear out. Touch with a high stick. The play whistle down on CSUN. Face off back in their end. 9:35 to go in the opening period. So CSUN overall this season is averaging 7.33 goals per game. If you take away the 2 Santa Clara games, which makes it a little bit more realistic against better competition, CSUN is still averaging 5 goals a game. 20 goals in 4 games. So the offense has been there. CSUN, their team goals against average 2.50, also very good. Abaya trying to cut in. He does, and it's stopped by Jacobs. His best save of the game so far, Adam Jacobs. Played back in by Carnes. Plenty of time for Reiling. But the pass doesn't connect. Carnes, an area pass for Abaya, trying to track it down. That goes for icing. A bit of a miscue that time by Carnes and Abaya. 9:07 to go in the first. Meanwhile, USD, they're averaging 4.67 goals per game. Their goals against, though, it's got to be way better. It's 9.33, or actually that's 8.3. 9.83 for a negative 31 goal differential. But first-year club, they're going to have growing pains, obviously, and playing teams like CSUN's only going to help them. Need to obviously get better numbers on their roster as well. Just 11 skaters tonight and 1 goalie. They have 14 and 2 overall. So 3 skaters and the backup, Guillermo Woodward, are not here. Dobricott to Rourke. Carnes activates. Rourke, patient with the puck. It's taken away by Shrout. Shrout's impressed so far. This is USD's top line, Roenick. Outside bid wide. Numbers up ice for CSUN if they hurry. Abaya gets around Foote. CSUN needs a change. Abaya's by himself. Shielding the puck with his body. Ponce back for Wilson. Wilson back to Ponce. CSUN completes their change. Ponce right into Roenick. Zuma loss. Can't get around the defenseman. It's a good play by Lysiega. Lysiega stood up by Bushton. Hoover clears out. Foote back in. USD has to touch up. Bushton winding it up. Bushton shoots, stopped by Jacobs. Rebound is cleared out by the defenseman Lane. Bushton back across, gets there ahead of Ingebretson. Wilson to Hoover. He's got a goal tonight. Hoover stood up nicely. Another good play by the defenseman Declan Lane. 7:20 remaining in the first. Wilson could have tattooed foot, but he let up there. Actually, I believe that was a Boley, actually. Wilson could have caught him with a hit. Marbach back to Howell, who's covering, and his shot goes wide. Wilson activates. Played up the wing by Foot, held it by Wilson. Wilson back down low. Lane trying to curl away from Ponce. Sends to Aboli. Wilson shot, stick save Jacobs. Chance for Ingebretson to clear, and he does. Marbach back in. CSUN changes up ice. Lane with plenty of time. Picked off by Parks. Parks shoots, stopped by Jacobs. Cleared out by Ingebretson. It's a fun name to say, Ingebretson. Howell. Shot goes wide. Carnes hustles over and has to regroup at neutral ice. Marbach. And USD can't get it past the red line. Under 6 to go in the opening period. Marbach can't hold in. Oh, nice job, though, to take it away from Schrout. That would have been Schrout and Pearson on a 2-on-1. Good second effort, though, by Marbach to prevent that. The puck goes out of play. 5:43 remaining in the first. The goal scorers: Hoover, Velasquez, Parks, and Zumalos. Velasquez, his first career goal. The nicest goal of the night so far, a deflection off of a Zach Carnes point shot. Dobrikot plays in. You can tell CSUN's really letting up on the forecheck too. They're still getting down low, but not obviously as hard as they could be. Backhand bid goes wide. That was Reznikov with the opportunity. Hand pass on CSUN this time. 5:23 to go in the first. I do apologize for my voice this evening, battling a little bit of a cold. Seems like every time we go to Arizona, I pick up something from that state. Hopefully it's not too bad for the folks listening at home. I've had a couple other broadcasts this week as well, so I'm trying to keep the vocal cords nice for you all. Schrout shoots, stopped by Titer, clears it out. Another good chance there for Sam Schrout. He's been USD's best player by far. He's diminutive, but boy, he can motor, and he's got some hands, and obviously a good shot. So it's a good starting point for USD. Dobrikot sends down low for Rourke. Rourke still with the puck. Hooked up a bit, the play continues. Rourke, what a job. Shot stopped by Jacobs, rebound chip wide by Lauren. Lauren to Rourke. In front, deflected wide by, I believe that's Vincent Seppi actually, who's skating up. If you're unfamiliar with number 22, that's why. They're trying to get Vincent Seppi a goal. His first career game skating out tonight. Normally a goalie for CSUN, of course. Rourke holds in. Nice forecheck by CSUN. They force a turnover. Velasquez, he's got a goal in the first. Lauren's shot, blocked by his own man, Bushton. Bushton back up top, Carnes. His shot deflects over the net. Chance for Reiling to clear. Off of Velasquez, but USD survives. 2-on-2 right now. Lysiega disrupted, shoots wide. Nice job by Carnes to step up. USD now an aggressive forecheck, yields a turnover. Centering pass by Bentley. And the shot stopped by Titer. A good bid by Declan Lane. He's impressed me in this first period too. Declan Lane. Another good save by Jack Titer. That's USD's third or fourth shot this period. 3:26 to go in the opening 20 minutes. We'll recap the stats and scoring plays during the intermission as we always do. And we'll update you on the WCHC standings as well. This is a conference game tonight for CSUN. USD, one of the three newcomers, along with UCSD and UC Santa Barbara. It's great to see more hockey clubs in California. USD, Fresno State gets their team back this year. Cal State Bakersfield, a brand new club as well. CSUN played Bakersfield earlier this year, beat them 11-3 in an exhibition game. So just great to see more hockey clubs coming about in the state of California. Bentley toe drags, but it's taken away by Zumalos. Roenick picks up the puck. Again, the son of Jeremy Roenick. Stretch pass was deflected, no icing. Titer lets it out from Arbach. He's pressured by Pearson and able to skate away. Wilson has a bit of trouble with it as Roenick pressures. And he's able to survive. Cleared out by Zumalos. Race for the puck. He gets there first. Zumalos cuts around the defense. And it's stopped by Jacob. Well, Zumalos may have been hooked up there a bit. But still, Jacob's a nice save. 2:15 to go in the period. So tomorrow night we're going to have a video broadcast like we normally do, but no play-by-play. I have another commitment, so you'll still be able to watch the game, just no play-by-play tomorrow evening. As CSUN takes on Long Beach State, going to be a big WCHC matchup. Icing on USD. Of course, CSUN beat Long Beach State in the WCHC final last year 4-0, so it's the first rematch of last year's WCHC final. CSUN, the back-to-back champs, trying to tie NAU this year for 4 consecutive championship game appearances and 3 straight titles. And if CSUN does do that, they're going to get an auto bid to regionals. The WCHC has 8 clubs now, and you have to have at least 8 to get an auto bid. Shrout again with speed. Sharp angle bids blocked by Dobricott. Unfortunately for Shrout, not much to work with so far tonight. Couldn't get that puck to Tobin Pearson. Faceoff stays inside the zone. 1:45 to go in the first. But Titer, when called upon, has been sharp so far tonight. Reznikov wins the draw. Area pass is gloved down by Reiling. Picked up by Reznikov. 3-on-2 for CSUN. Nice back check by Shrout. He's all over the ice tonight. Sam Shrout. Parks in front, deflected over top by Reznikov. Chance to clear, held up by Dobricott. Roenick. Carnes on the back check. Roenick pirouettes, but no Toreros there. Sent out front for Roenick, taken away by Carnes. Carnes pass, disrupted by Aboli, but CSUN still with it. Played back from where it came, Dobricott with time. 1 minute to go in the period. Dobricott is flushed out by Engebretson. Lauren to Abaya, 2-on-1. Abaya shoots, stopped by Jacobs. Rebound, stopped by Jacobs. Well, Quinton Abaya likes to take the shot there on that 2-on-1. Adam Jacobs with a couple of nice saves. 42 seconds remaining in the period. Puck picked up by Aboli. Cleared out. Bushton, stopped by Jacobs. Lane, up the wing, held by Bushton. Bushton's shot deflects through Lauren. Marbach, in deep for Rourke, 20 seconds to go. Rorick to Lauren. His shot is stopped by Jacobs. Cleared out. Marbach to Rorick, deflects further. Chance for Lauren with 2 seconds. And he couldn't get a clean shot off. Kicked out by Jacobs. That's the end of the first period. So CSUN scores 4 goals in just under 4 minutes. Hoover his 4th at even strength. Velasquez first career goal at even strength. Parks at even strength, his 4th. And then Zumalas, his 3rd, also at even strength. No penalties in the opening 20 minutes. So we'll talk about the rest of the stats when we come back on the Matador Sports Network. Welcome back to the Simi Valley Isoplex. I'm Travis Vanotti. Into the first period, CSUN 4, University of San Diego no score. Well, Matt Hoover opened the scoring at 16:01, his fourth goal of the season from Grayson Zumalas at even strength. All the goals at even strength. Then just 14 seconds later, Jaime Velasquez picks up his first career goal, deflected in a Zach Carnes point shot to make it 2-0. Then just 27 seconds after that, Christian Parks, his fourth goal of the season from George Reznikov, made it 3-0. Finally at 12:25, Grayson Zumalas, unassisted, his third goal of the season and his first goal even strength for CSUN, made it 4-0. There were no penalties in the opening 20 minutes, and shots on goal, 19-5, favor CSUN. So Jack Titer had to make 5 saves in that opening 20 minutes officially, and a couple of them were actually pretty nice saves. Sam Shrout is a real good player for the University of San Diego. He had perhaps the best opportunity right out front, but Titer was able to make the save. So far so good for CSUN. The goal tonight, get to that 7-goal differential for the rankings, and just play the best that they can. Obviously, this is definitely a mismatch on the ice, but CSUN, they cannot take USD lightly. They've got to keep on going, just play the best that they can, and see how the result bears out. We'll take a quick break. Coming up next, before the start of the second period, we'll update you rather on the WCHC standings. CSUN 4, University of San Diego no score. Back in a moment on the Matador Sports Network. Once again, back at the Simi Valley Isoplex, I'm Travis Vanotti. First intermission, CSUN 4, University of San Diego no score. Matadors, of course, getting back to West Coast Hockey Conference action tonight. First ever match against the first-year team, USD. So the standings coming into tonight's action, LMU is in first place. They're 4-0 with 8 points. Long Beach State and Cal State Fullerton tied for second, but Long Beach State's played one less game. They're 2-1, and Fullerton is 2-2. There's a 3-way tie for fourth place. CSUN, UC Santa Barbara, and USD all with 2 points, but CSUN and UCSB have only played one game. They're both 1-0, and USD is 1-4. 2-way tie for seventh place, Chapman and UC San Diego. Chapman is 0-3, 0 points, and UCSD is 0-1. So CSUN, if they hold on tonight, they'll tie Long Beach State and Cal State Fullerton for second place with 4 points. And there is a nice slate of WCHC action going on this weekend. Chapman is playing Loyola Marymount tonight, and then tomorrow, CSUN, of course, plays Long Beach State, and UC San Diego plays Chapman. So a 2-game weekend for both CSUN and Chapman, as CSUN's playing USD. Chapman's playing LMU tomorrow. CSUN, Long Beach State, and Chapman against UC San Diego. Let's see if we can maybe get an update on that LMU score. Maybe they haven't started playing yet. And there's not one that I can see. So we'll just have to keep our eye on it. We will, of course, check the out-of-town scoreboard during the second intermission, as we normally do. So there's about 4 minutes remaining in the intermission. Second period next on the Matador Sports Network. Back at the Simi Valley Isoplex, I'm Travis Van Ode. Start of the second period. CSUN 4, University of San Diego, no score. Shots on goal in the first, 19-5 favor the Matadors. No penalties in the opening 20 minutes. Hoover his fourth at even strength. Velasquez first career goal at even strength for the junior transfer from COC. Parks his fourth, and Zumalas his third unassisted. Both those goals, of course, at even strength has given CSUN a 4-0 cushion. And Jack Titer is still in the net for the Matadors. Of course, the only goalie for USD, Adam Jacobs, preparing the crease. Cameron Rourke, Quinton Abaya, John Michael Lauren, the starting forwards. Zach Carnes, Tom Dobricott, the starting defenseman. And it's going to be USD's top line, Shrout, Ronick, along with Pearson. Shrout wins the draw. Reiling's pass, picked eye with the puck, back for Dobricott. His shot off the side of the cage. Pass to Dobricott this time. No icing. CSUN and USD rolling changes. Carnes, stretch pass to Abaya. Howell heads to the net, sent there. It's blocked by the defenseman Lane. Abaya, taken away by Lane. Abaya holds in. Reznikov out front, stolen by Aboli. Errant pass picked up by Marbach to Bushton. Bushton loses possession. Reznikov hard forecheck on Lane. Parks, sharp angle, bit stopped by Jacobs. Rebound, Reznikov stopped by Jacobs. A couple of nice saves there by Adam Jacobs. It's been him and Sam Shrout that have really led the way tonight for USD. As we talked about in the first period, Declan Lane's been their best defenseman. Those are some sweet sweaters, by the way, for USD. They get my vote for the best sweater in the conference. Love that light blue and dark blue. University of San Diego, a gorgeous campus. I've seen it. All the buildings match, which is the cool thing about USD. They're on the cliffs of San Diego. Pretty much any university in San Diego is gorgeous. Point Loma is right on the cliffs as well, covered up by Titer. UC San Diego and La Jolla. Just a lot of great universities in the San Diego area. USD, Point Loma, which is a NCAA Division II school. UCSD, San Diego State. 17:58 remaining in the second. Shrout wins the draw. Roenick has it taken away. 2-on-2 for CSUN. Howell to Parks. Parks, spinorama pass. Good defense by Reiling. Could tell Daniel Reiling out there in the gold bucket. One timer is healed wide of the net by Pearson. Once again, the top line for USD creates a scoring chance. Roenick, centering pass off of Reznikov. Settled by Bushton. Bushton flushed out, curls away from Shrout. It's too bad Shrout's first name isn't Dwight and his last name's not pronounced Schrute. That would be very cool for you Office fans out there. Bushton, stopped by Jacobs, rebound, they score. Reznikov. So Reznikov, Johnny on the spot, picks up his third goal this season. Reznikov has 5 career goals now, so he's already passed his freshman year total with 3. Time of that goal, 16:56. Bushton alone assist with the shot. Hoover, who's got a goal tonight, is taken away by Lane. Hoover takes back, shoots off the post. Hoover cycles for Zumalos. Velasquez and Hoover are out front. Zumalos checked down. Zumalos still fighting with Lane. Velasquez comes in to help. Centering pass is blocked by Bentley and cleared out. That is going to go wide of the cage for icing. 16:07 to go in the second. 5 different goal scorers tonight. Hoover, Velasquez, Parks, Zumalos, and Reznikov. Again with Andre Ramirez, Sean Callback, and Eli Berengut out of the lineup tonight. And Vincent Seppi is skating out. He's had 1 shift so far. Brandon Calvoda, Caleb Mead backing up Jack Titer. That's 3 big players out of the lineup tonight for CSUN. This could be worse for USD, honestly. That's absolutely 3 of CSUN's best forwards. Ramirez, the team leader in points. Shot stopped by Jacobs off of Marbach. Zumalos cycles. Dobrikot holds in. Dobrikot again down the wing for Zumalos. Hoover heads out front. Zumalos off of Jacobs. Ponce fresh off the bench holds the zone. His shot's blocked. And it's finally cleared out by Bentley. No icing. Stretch pass picked up by Abaya. Drops it for Rourke, back to Abaya. In front through Ponce. Marbach pulls it into his wheelhouse. His shot's blocked. Then Abaya shoots, it's blocked. Countering Roenick. Roenick back checked by Ponce. Roenick steals from Marbach. Shoot, stopped by Titer. A good save by Jack Titer on Brett Roenick, son of Former NHL player Jeremy Roenick. Chicago, Philadelphia, Arizona, or Phoenix back then, Los Angeles, San Jose. Retired in 2009 with the San Jose Sharks. First now an NBC analyst for the NHL on NBC. 14:23 to go in the middle frame. Ponce loses an edge, played in by Reiling. USD changing, CSUN trying to catch him. Bushton plays it on Jacobs. There to clean it up, Vaquero. Nice job by Reznikov to pinch off the wing. That's held in by Carnes. Carnes to Howell. Abaya's out front. So a mixed line right now. Abaya's shots blocked by Reiling. Bushton has to regroup. CSUN's onside, played on Jacobs. And he keeps it held as Howell's lurking around. 13:37 remaining in the second. 4-0 CSUN after the first. Lone goal here in the second from Reznikov. CSUN trying to remain perfect at home at 4-0 and trying to remain perfect in conference at 2-0. Meanwhile, USD, their first ever win, their last game against Chapman, 15-5. Trying to win their second in a row for the first time in franchise history. Parks to Wilson. Wilson shots. Deflected on by Reznikov, swallowed up by Jacobs. And then it went in. That's a goal. So Reznikov, I believe, picks up his second there at 13:26. I'll wait for official word, but Reznikov got his stick on it last. Now they're giving it to Wilson. So for Wilson, that's his first career goal for the freshman from Valley Village. So congratulations to Alec Wilson. Certainly thought Reznikov got his stick on it, but we'll have to double check that later. At any rate, now it's 6 different goal scorers. Hoover, Velasquez, Parks, Zumalaz, Reznikov, Wilson. Howell tripped up, play continues. Still no penalties in this hockey game. Held in by Wilson. 3-on-2 at the moment for USD, but a couple of players get back into play for CSUN, so it's more of a 4-on-3. Centering pass deflected over the net. Parks didn't have his stick on the ice. That would have been an easy steal otherwise. That's what I'm talking about. Good habits for CSUN. They can't get away from them. Got to play this game like they're playing NAU or Colorado State, whoever. CSUN is obviously going easy on USD tonight. Matador's going maybe at about 70%. Reiling stretch pass finds Bentley, but USD's offside. But finally a break for USD, but they can't stay onside. 11:51 remaining in the middle frame. CSUN's had some big victories this year. Their opening night, 8-1 against Cal State Fullerton. They beat Santa Clara then 10-1 and 13-1. Looks to be another big victory tonight. CSUN at least wants that 7-goal differential for the rankings. That's the highest goal differential you can have in the rankings. Hoover beats out the icing call. Carnes all the way around gets mixed up with Hoover. Carnes plays it down the wing. Reiling reverses, picked up by Hoover. Hoover walks out front, tried to get it to Carnes, disrupted by Reiling, held it by Hoover. Velasquez in front, but Carnes couldn't get there. Carnes a nice shoulder. Velasquez centering pass, hoping for Zumalaz denied. And it's cleared out by Pearson. Stolen by Bentley. Bentley walks around Zumalas. His shot blocked by Dobrikot. Physicality picking it up a little bit here in the second. It's not been a physical game at all. Approaching the halfway mark of the hockey game. Scorekeeper JT's got to put another goal up on the board. It still says 5-0, but it is indeed 6-0. Icing on USD. New goalie for CSUN, it's Caleb Mead at the 10:30. And the clock still hasn't started. The clock still hasn't started. Meanwhile, Shrout, his shot deflects over the net. So Caleb Mead is in goal whenever JT decides to start the clock. So we'll call it 10:30 when Tider is relieved. So Tider, of course, in line for the win, trying to move to 2-0. And Caleb Mead, the sophomore from Arletta, is now in. It's his first appearance this season. It's his 5th career appearance. Has a 1-0 career record, 1.56 goals against, .917 save percentage, and 1 shutout. So Mead picked up a shutout last year here against Chapman, 15-0. Shot over top by Lysiega. Abaya leaves for Lauren, 3-on-2. But they're offside. Abaya just couldn't hold up on the right wing. Let's keep the clock rolling for a couple of seconds. Or not. So USD got basically a minute more. There's 10:02 to go in the second. We'll get the shots faced by Tider during the intermission. Wilson around for Abaya. Lauren, 2-on-3. Lauren dangles around the defense, but played it too far ahead of him. Ponce, pressured by Ingebretson. Picked up by Lysiega. Held him by, did get past Rorik. CSUN is onside. Lauren, nice dangle, shoot, stopped by Jacobs. Lauren with it again. Reverses Abaya. Returns to Lauren. Shoot, stopped by Jacobs. Abaya back to Wilson. Wilson, his first career goal in this period. Shot blocked that time by Lysiega. And he's able to find Eboli. One-on-one with Rorik. His shot goes wide of Mead. And Mead covers up. Well, again, real good numbers for Caleb Mead early on in his career. Again, just his 5th career appearance, but a 1.56 goals against, .917 save percentage. They're going to split time tonight. Jack Tider and Caleb Mead, seemingly. Brandon Calvota's the 3rd goalie that's dressed. Haven't seen Vincent Seppi in this period. He is on the bench, I believe, somewhere. There he is. He's on the bench. Vincent Seppi skating out. He's gotten a 1 shift so far. Reznikov to Howell, 2-on-3. Howell stood up nicely by the defenseman Lane. Dobrikot down the wing. Reznikov trying to dig the puck free. Played back to Dobrikot. In deep, Parks. Parks loses possession, countering Lane. Lane, nice stick by Carnes, 3-on-3 for CSUN. Stretch pass out of the reach of Parks, no icing. Parks in front for Carnes, but it was blocked. Parks again. Pirouettes to Dobrikot, deflected on by Carnes and stopped by Jacobs. Well, nice deflection there by Zach Carnes. Jacobs clamps the leg pads together. 8:06 looks like to go in the second. 4-0 CSUN after the first. 2 goals here in the second. 6 different goal scorers. Hoover, Velasquez, Parks, Zumalas, Reznikov, Wilson. Velasquez and Wilson, their first career goals, although Wilson's might be changed. I thought it was Reznikov, but we'll have to confer with that during the intermission. USD needs one more out there. Oh, here comes Eberle. Draws one by Roenick. Marbach curls away from Roenick. Good back check by Reznikov. Marbach up the wing. Shot deflected on Mead. Nice save. Covers up. Vaquero there with a nice shot from the point. Deflected on, but Caleb Mead sharp since coming in. 7:43 to go in the middle frame. CSUN needs 2 more goals here to accomplish their goal of reaching that 7-goal differential. And if you're unfamiliar with the computer ranking, which determines which teams go to regionals and which teams get the auto bid to nationals, it's based on strength of schedule, average goal differential, and winning percentage. And they cap goal differential at 7 per game. So if you win a game by 8 goals, let's say, you're only credited with a 7-goal victory. That's to prevent teams from blowing out opponents on a nightly basis, keep the rankings more fair. So CSUN, just like against Cal State Fullerton and Santa Clara, want to get to at least that 7-goal difference. Zumalas chips it around Reiling. Zumalas shoots and scores. So there is that 7-goal differential at 7:26. Zumalas' 2nd goal of the game. Zumalas' 4th goal of the season. Shot scores. Velasquez picks up his 2nd. That comes just 20 seconds later. Velasquez's first 2 career goals tonight. Oh, 8-0 CSUN. Hoover splits a couple of Toreros. From his knees, fires wide. What a goal that would have been for Matt Hoover. Bushton's shot stopped by Jacobs. So now it's Zumalas and Velasquez on hat-trick watch at the moment. Hoover to Bushton. His shots, don't believe it ever got to Jacobs. USD clears out, 2-on-2, Shrout. Shrout's shot off the side of the net. Once again, Sam Shrout getting a lot on that shot. USD is back on side, and Mead leaves for Marbach. Bushton taken away, spun on, blocked by Zumalas. Zumalas to Bushton. Bushton all the way in. Sharp angle bid stopped by Jacobs. It's cleared out by Shrout. The USD net is ajar just a bit, but play continues. 5:40 to go in the middle frame. CSUN trying to catch USD on a change. Glove down by Lauren. Rorik back across for Vincent Seppi, his 2nd shift. Seppi almost had a deflection goal in the first period. Seppi, normally a goalie, playing out as Mead gloves that shot off. 5:16 to go in the second. So now 4 goals in each period for CSUN. 2 from Zumalas, 2 from Velasquez, Hoover, Parks, Reznikov, and Wilson at the other goal scorers. It's pretty much been the story tonight. All CSUN. Just 5 shots on goal for USD through the first 20. CSUN obviously the much better club. Lauren shouldered well by Reiling, but he's able to skate away. And stood up by Vaquero. Wilson, stick checked away by Bentley. Rourke up ice for Lauren. Remember, on Sunday morning, Rourke had to play defense for CSUN as they had 3 players serving 10-minute misconducts. Nick Years, Matt Bushton, and Zach Karn. So CSUN only had 3 defenders. They had to move somebody back, and it was Cameron Rourke. Wilson all the way in, shoot, stopped by Jacobs. Covers up the loose puck. 4:25 to go. Again, during the second intermission, I'll recap the stats and scoring plays. Check the out-of-town scoreboard. Matadors' last opponent, Grand Canyon's playing UNLV tonight in Vegas. A Division I against Division II matchup there. Grand Canyon hoping to move up to Division I next year. They have applied. We'll see if that happens or not. It could be a 3rd team in the Grand Canyon State with a Division I ACHA program. Parks back to Bushton, walks the line, his shot goes wide. Thought maybe he could have shot that right off the hop, but at any rate, Howell out front. Parks side of the net, but Howell didn't have his stick on the ice. Good defense there by Lane. Played up the wing by Shrout to Ronick. Chips it around that CSUN player, 2-on-2. Ronick shoots wide. That was USD's best chance of the period, perhaps, but they didn't even get a shot on goal. 3:38 to go. Stretch pass for Parks. Parks hits Lane. Down to my Marbach. In deep for Parks. 2 men out front behind the back pass for Reznikov. Remember, that worked in the first game of the season against Fullerton. Did not work that time. Parks to Reznikov. Parks shoots. It's blocked by Reznikov. Bushton down the wing. Reznikov cycles further. Intercepted by Shrout. Shrout. And it does get outside the zone. Parks drops for Marbach. Work to Velasquez. Velasquez to Parks. Zumalas. Zumalas to Velasquez. Shoots and bar down for the hat trick. What a shot by Jaime Velasquez. His first career hat trick at 2:44. I think Velasquez has some fans tonight, giving it to him a little bit. Oh, what a shot by Jaime Velasquez. Zumalas the assist. CSUN looking for more. Zumalas cycles for Hoover. This line is still out there for CSUN. Cluster of players dig for it. Zumalas, he's still looking for a hat trick. What dangles! Side of the net, and it's chipped wide by Hoover. Wow. Penalty upcoming, first of the game. It's on USD for cross-checking. So CSUN gets a power play at the 1:52 mark. Kevin Bentley heads off. CSUN power play overall in the year, 26.7%, a good number. 37.5% here at home. They went 5 for 22 on the road trip. That was 22.7%, so pretty decent. They had 3 power play goals, make it 4 power play goals. Against Grand Canyon on Sunday, they went 4 for 11. In that penalty-filled affair, 132 penalty minutes combined. Marbach. All the big guns are out for CSUN to begin this power play. Rorik out front. Lauren shot stopped by Jacobs. That's a good save by Adam Jacobs. Abaya steals. Drops for Bushton. Returns to Abaya. Bushton, umbrella power play. His shot deflects on Jacobs, makes the save. Lauren couldn't curl it on. Torero goes flying as they clear it out. A 1:05 to go in the period. That's all you need to know, because this power play will carry over if CSUN doesn't score. Rorik to Lauren. Shoot, stopped by Jacobs. Lauren out front of Abaya, stopped by Jacobs. No, it went in. It slid in, so a power play goal at 49 seconds. So 10-0 CSUN. A 6-goal second period for the Matadors. Lauren and Rorik pick up the assists on Quinton Abaya's goal. It's his 4th of the season and his 3rd career power play goal. Shrout shoots. There's actually 2 penalties up on the board for USD for some reason, but nobody's in the box, so it's probably a mistake. 12 seconds to go in the period. Shrout drops it. Roenick tried to return feed, disrupted by Bushton. One more bid by Bentley, stopped by Mead. And that's the end of the second period. So it was 4-0 coming in. Reznikov scored his 3rd of the season. Then Wilson, his 1st career goal. Zuma lost, 2nd of the night, 4th on the year. Velasquez back-to-back goals for his 1st career hat trick. And then Quinton Abaya, his 4th of the season. And for Abaya, his 3rd career power play goal makes it 10-0. CSUN 1 for 1 on the power play. USD is still yet to get a power play. We'll have shots on goal for you when we come back on the Matador Sports Network.
delete them now?
Welcome back to the Simi Valley Isoplex. I'm Travis Fanodi, end of 2. CSUN 10, University of San Diego, no score. So going back to the first, Hoover, 4th of the year from Zuma lost at even strength. Jaime Velasquez, his first career goal from Carnes. Then Parks, his 4th of the season from George Reznikov, made it 3-0. To cap off the first, Zuma lost, his 3rd of the season unassisted. At even strength, made it 4-0. CSUN scored 6 in the middle frame. Reznikov, his 3rd of the year from Bushton at even strength. And Wilson, his first career goal. Then Zuma lost his 2nd, 4th of the year from Bushton. Velasquez, back-to-back goals for his first career hat trick from Marbach, the first one. And then Zuma lost for the hat trick goal. Prettiest goal tonight, that bar down shot by Velasquez. Finally, Quinton Abaya, 49-second mark on the power play. His 4th of the season and his 3rd career power play goal from Lauren. And Rourke makes it 10-0. CSUN 1 for 1 on the power play. USD is still yet to get a man advantage. Shots on goal in the second, 22-8 favor CSUN. Overall in the game, 41-13. So Jack Titer played the first 10 minutes, was pulled at 10:30. So Titer in line for the win. He makes 10 saves. And so far, Caleb Meads made 3 saves in the first 10 minutes, and we assume he's going to be the goalie when CSUN comes out for the 3rd period, but we'll have to wait and see. Brandon Calvoda is also dressed, so might be Calvoda, but if I had to guess, should be Caleb Mead to finish up this game. CSUN just trying to keep this at least 10-goal cushion, and there's only one thing left for CSUN tonight. Up on the big board, it's been all Matadors, obviously, against the first-year Toreros. We'll take a quick break. Actually, no, what we'll do, we'll just go ahead and check the out-of-town scoreboard right now while we have a chance. So LMU is playing Chapman this evening. It's 4-2 LMU right now. And LMU might be playing a lot of their depth players this evening against Chapman. University of Mary shuts out Colorado 9-0, so that's a big victory for the University of Mary. They only have 1 loss this year to the defending national champions, Florida Gulf Coast. Of course, CSUN going to play Mary at the Beehive Showcase next month. And Northern Colorado beats Colorado State 3-2 in overtime. That was a good one. Texas beats East Texas Baptist 9-2. No real surprise there. East Texas Baptist really not that strong of a club. The University of Utah Division I school beats BYU 3-0, but actually a pretty nice score for BYU against Division I Utah there. Dallas Baptist beats Texas State 6-4. Not a surprise there either, as Dallas Baptist is the stronger club. Between the two teams, Texas A&M shuts out TCU 5-0. That GCU score was 4-0 UNLV a final, so UNLV shuts out GCU as the Lopes visiting Division I UNLV this weekend, but thought that one would be a little bit wider of a margin. No surprise UNLV won, but again, I thought it would definitely be a little bit wider of a margin. At any rate, UNLV takes care of business and wins there. It doesn't really matter anyway. It does not count towards rankings an interdivision matchup like that anymore. And thought that Long Beach State was playing USC tonight, but I have yet to see a result from that. That appears to be it. Out of town scoreboard-wise. All CSUN through too, as USD is back out on the ice. CSUN now making their way back out onto the ice. Of course, Game 3 of the World Series going on right now. Last time I checked, it was in the 12th inning. And it is still 1-1, top of the 13th. Well, what a game that is at Dodger Stadium. Unfortunately, it took me about 2 hours and 45 minutes to get here tonight because of the World Series. So, not exactly the biggest Dodger fan right now. But at any rate, that's a really exciting Game 3 there at Dodger Stadium. The 3rd period begins 5-on-5 against CSUN 1 for 1 on the power play. Quinton Abaya got the Matadors 10 with 49 seconds to go in the 2nd. So Zumalas is still searching for a hat trick. Jaime Velasquez has his first career hat trick. In fact, his first 3 career goals this evening, and the last one was an absolute beaut, bar down on Adam Jacobs. Caleb Mead is still the goalie for CSUN. Again, he's made 3 saves so far. Jack Tida, the starter, in line for the win. He's made 10 saves. He's going to improve his record to 2-0. CSUN trying to make it 2-0 in conference and stay perfect here at home at 4-0. Just the second conference game for CSUN this season. They beat Cal State Fullerton on opening night by a 8-1 score. The faceoffs won to Carnes, who plays it in deep. Big bump by Carnes, comes to neutral ice. Bushton chips in. CSUN is still offside. Now they're on. Lauren with the puck. He stands up Pearson. USD's top line starts. Ronick with the puck. In front. Oh boy, what a chance by Pearson at a gaping part of the net, but couldn't get it on the cage. He does draw a penalty, however. The 32-second mark, it looks like, of the third period. Or maybe not. No penalty. Just the net was dislodged. The ref demonstratively had his arm in the air, but just ruling the net was dislodged. And no change, I believe, for CSUN. So still 5-on-5, cleared out. Marbach's going to get there first to wash out the icing. Gets a wry cheer from the bench, shot wide by Lauren. Carnes out front. Pearson ahead. Ronick is stood up by Bushton. Jacobs leaves him behind the net for Reiling. Reiling right at the middle of the ice, turns it over to Marbach. Marbach shot hit as he shot it by Pearson. 3-on-2 for USD. Lane upended by Rourke, cleared out. USD's got to be careful, doesn't want to be called for too many men. Lauren picks up the puck. Lauren all the way down. Lauren still with the puck, leaves for Rourke. Cleared out by USD, but this is going to be icing. 18-19 to go in the third. 4-0 CSUN after the first. USD just 1-5 in their first season. Their last game was their first victory, 15-5 over Chapman. So if USD put up 15 on Chapman, what does that say about Chapman? That is going to be a real tough game for Chapman when CSUN plays them. Rourke carries the mail. Rourke all the way in. His shot deflects wide of the nets. Worked back, cleared out by Ingebretton. Parks splits a couple of Toreros. Stick aside by Jacobs. Ingebretson clears out. And this is not going to be icing. Thank goodness. Rourke up the wing. Punched back in by Lane. USD gets onside. Rourke. Flushed out by Ingebretson. Pass comes to Ingebretson, but he heals his shot. That was a great chance for USD to get a scoring opportunity. Punched back in by Reiling. Wilson around for Rourke. Picked up by Parks. Ross Ponce heads to the net. Parks shoots and scores. So Parks picks up his second of the night, 5th on the year at 16:56. Or 54, it looks like. Can never tell with the scoreboard here at the Simi Valley Isoplex. CSUN has put up at least 11 goals in 3 games now this season. 11-1 against Santa Clara, 13-1, and now 11-0. Rorik picks up the assist, so Rorik has a couple of assists as Mead's got it. So Bushton, 2 assists tonight. It's Bushton's first multi-point game of the season, his 4th career multi-point game. For Zumalos, he has 2 goals and 2 assists. It's his 3rd multi-point game. Rorik, again, a couple of assists. It's Rorik's 2nd multi-point game of the season, first multi-assist game. And for Christian Parks, now his 2nd multi-goal game. So Velasquez with a hat trick, Zumalos and Parks with 2 each. And all other goal scorers, Hoover, Reznikov, Wilson, and Abaya on the power play. Hoover. Make that Bushton, wow. Sorry, Matt. That's actually Bushton plays at Indy. You know, the 2 Matts mixed up there. Bushton's shot goes wide. Hopefully it's just a lot of flow the rest of the way. About 10-15 here in California. Lysiega skating hard, but Marbach's right there, and then Lysiega checked by Bushton. Marbach, stretch pass. Abaya is offside. Thought he was on, but just a step offside. 15-16 to go. Lauren takes the draw against Lysiega. And again, this 11-0 result so far without Andre Ramirez, without Sean Callback, and without Eli Berengut. 3 of CSUN's absolute best forwards. Good to see Reznikov getting another goal. He's already eclipsed his freshman year total with 3 this season. Good to see Velasquez get his first 3. Aboli. Shoot, stick save Mead. So Nico Aboli got a lot on that shot. Good stick save by Caleb Mead, the sophomore from Arletta. Carnes stepped up on Lauren, but Carnes is offside. That's a hard luck offside call that time for CSUN. 14:34 to go. Change in line for both sides. So these 2 teams gonna face off again in December at San Diego Ice Arena. It'll be the final game of the season. Looks like maybe USD is not gonna make the playoffs. So that game is gonna be December 2nd, which is a Sunday at 8:40 p.m. Interesting start time for a Sunday game. You'd never see that. Shot off the side of the cage. But I believe CSUN is going into finals week that week. That second week of, well, first full week of December. Shot from the line, glove down by Mead. So that was Foot with the bid, Ben Foot. The dynamic duo of Brett Roenick and Sam Shrout have been quieted so far tonight. Again, 22 points for Roenick. 13 goals to pace USD in just 6 games. However, the competition they've played really hasn't been that great. The shot by Reiling's blocked. Ponce able to clear out off of Pearson. And Shrout as well, 19 points, 9 goals in just 6 games. Both had 5 goals, 10 points in their last game against Chapman. Roenick and Shrout. Roenick plays off the linesman. Reznikov across for Ponce. Be great if Ponce could get his first career goal tonight. Vincent Seppi, who is skating out, he's seen 2 shifts so far. He has yet to see the ice in the 3rd period. Marbach, nice patience, plays side of the net. Dug free by Howell. Ponce through himself. Roenick is pushed and blows a tire. Stopped by Meade. USD's best chance to score, Brett Roenick, but he's robbed by the sophomore Caleb Meade. You can hear Roenick upset as he heads off the ice. Ponce plays in. Velasquez a forecheck on lane. Marbach to Carnes. Carnes plays it through that forechecker, Engebretson. Velasquez curls back. Marbach told by Velasquez to go up the near side. CSUN having a bit of trouble with the puck on this shift, kind of fighting it. Marbach, an area pass, picked up by Zumalos, looking for the hat trick, drops Hoover. Hoover's shot deflects up and out of play. 12:01 to go. Caleb Meade, he has been sharp when called upon. Him and Jack Titer, not a lot of rubber put on them tonight, but that's the toughest thing to do when you're a goalie, is to wait all that time at the other end and then have to come up with a breakaway save like Caleb Meade just did on Brett Roenick as Adam Jacobs covers up. 11:53 to go. Zumalos takes the draw. Wins cleanly Dobrikot. Carnes, side of the net, looking for a deflection. Dobrikot shoots, and it skips on Jacobs. Stays out of the net. Velasquez. Zumalos' shot is blocked by Engebretson. Pressure by this line. Zumalos. Down the wing, Hoover. Given a rough ride by Lane. Velasquez taps back Carnes. Carnes' shot's blocked by Engebretson. Don't know how that wasn't a penalty on Hoover. Looked up at the ref as he hit the ice. Forced out by USD. Lysiega. Good step up by Carnes. Carnes leaves for Hoover. Hoover. Cross ice Carnes, taken away by Reiling. Dobrikot goes through Velasquez. Reiling weighs his options, plays in deep. He was behind the red line though. Getting there first Pearson to wash out the icing. Trout taken away by Carnes. Velasquez clears out. Took a hit to do it. Roenick slides a hip check of Dobrikot down low. Centering pass blocked by Rorik. Reiling shot blocked by Lauren. Abaya pressures Vaquero well, cleared out. Punched back in by Reiling. USD touches up Dobrikot through Abaya. Reiling up the wing, past the halfway mark of the third. Dobrikot banks to Abaya. He steps around Vaquero. CSUN is offside. A couple of mental mistakes by CSUN here in the third. And we talked about it all night long. Keeping up those good habits. Lauren wins the draw to Rorik, who's still playing defense. A lot of defensive time for Cameron Rorik the last two games. Had to play defense on Sunday due to 3 defenders being out with misconducts. Playing defense tonight by choice from the coaching staff. Nice kick pass by Lauren to Vincent Seppi, his third shift. So see if maybe Seppi can get a shot here. You know CSUN's going to look for him. Lauren all the way across. A drive stopped by Jacobs, cleared out. Wilson, his first career goal tonight, taps to Rorik. Rorik. in no particular hurry. Abaya is stolen by Aboli. Rourke swing and a miss. Lysiega out front. No shot yet. Engebretson has his pocket picked by Abaya. Abaya trying to get there first. He does. And it's taken away by Lane. Held up by Lauren. Lauren. Down low Abaya. Glove save Jacobs. Well, Adam Jacobs flashing the leather. Quinton Abaya does some push-ups because he did not score there. Moment of levity here tonight. That was a nice glove save though by Adam Jacobs. He certainly made it look a lot better. About 8:30 to go here in the third. Engebretson did gain the red line, given a big bump by Christian Parks. Almost into the penalty box. Ponce on around for Marbach. Played ahead by Howell to Parks. Parks still with it. Has Howell. Parks shoots and scores. Now he just rips it home. That's Christian Parks for the hat trick. At 6 minutes flat. Well, Christian Parks, he's played 4 games for CSUN. He has 2 hat tricks. He has the last 2 goals in this game for 6 goals overall in the year. Velasquez and Parks, their first career Hatties tonight. Howell and Marbach pick up the assists. Now 4 of the last 5 CSUN goals have come from Velasquez and Parks to pick up hat tricks. What a shot that Parks possesses. He gets mixed up with Reiling, and that is going to be CSUN's first penalty tonight. Parks not taking any guff from Daniel Reiling, and it's going to be penalties aside. So 4-on-4 hockey at 7:21. So actually it was at the 8-minute mark officially. I knew it was the 8-minute mark. Shouldn't have myself. So these penalties come at 7:21. Just the second and third minors called in the game overall. So some 4-on-4 for the first time tonight, and obviously CSUN should have the edge. We'll see if this is a minor or a penalty shot here as Shroud was tripped up. The extra attacker is out as Zumalas touches up. It's going to be a hooking call at 7:11. Well, Velasquez heads off on the hook, and now San Diego gets their first power play of the game. The Matador penalty kill this year, 83.3%, a good number. They're 93.3% here at home. They were 76.1% last week on the road trip, which is decent, pretty good number. See if USD can set it up here. They are set up. Roenick to Lane, down low. That's 4-on-3, remember, so lots of ice. Shrout back up top. Shrout gets it back, and his errant pass picked up by Roenick. Roenick down low. Shrout. Shrout shoots. It's blocked by Zumalas. Curls away from Roenick and clears out. Nice job by Grayson Zumalas there. There's 1 minute to go on the 4-on-3 power play. Then it's going to be 5-on-4. Shrout drops it for Foot. Foot Carnes pressures him. Shrout back up top. Lane's shots blocked by Zumalos, cleared up by Carnes. CSUN gets 3 fresh penalty killers: Hoover, Marbach, and Bushton. 30 seconds remaining, 4-on-3. Lysiega, drop pass. Hoover forces it out off of Bentley. Foot's pass, intercepted by Hoover. Credit Bushton as well with the pressure, and it's cleared out. Parks and Reiling out of the box, 5-on-4. Parks heads off the ice. Reiling stays in as Reznikov is out. So Hoover, Reznikov, Marbach, and Bushton. But that's it for the power play. Velasquez out of the box. So USD 0 for 1 on the power play. 5-on-5 hockey with about 5 minutes to go. Not much doing there on the USD power play, especially with all that open ice. May have been to their detriment, actually. Bushton up the boards. Reznikov chips it past Vaquero. Velasquez looking for goal number 4. Drops Hoover. His shot scores. So official time of that goal, 4:33, but it was really at 4:37. A couple of seconds ticked off. So Hoover's second officially at 4:33. Gives him 5 on the year. Velasquez and Parks hat tricks. Zumalos and Hoover with 2 each. Velasquez and Reznikov pick up the assists. A strong night for Velasquez, a hat trick and an assist. Meanwhile for Reznikov, he has a goal and an assist. A multi-point game for George. It's his 2nd of the season, 3rd career multi-point game. Coming up on the 4-minute mark. It's 13-0 CSUN. Now they've equaled their highest goal total this year. Through the crease and wide. Lauren all the way around. Abaya back to, well, the pass never got to Rorik. Steps up there, holds the zone. Nice job by Cameron Rorik. Shot by Seppi, and he just missed. Oh, the CSUN bench would have gone nuts if Vincent Seppi would have scored that one. Meanwhile, Lysiega is stopped by Mead. And the second to breakaway, Mead is stopped. First one was Roenick, second one Lysiega. Lauren out front, hops the stick of Abaya. We'll see if Vincent Seppi can get a shot. Meanwhile, though, another breakaway, this time for Eboli. Eboli shoots, stopped by Mead. Breakaway save number 3 for Caleb Mead. Cleared out by Rorik. Glove down by Foot. Shot blocked by Wilson. Wilson on around for Rorik. Penalty upcoming to USD. Touched up. A charging call at 2:44. Now CSUN's second power play. They're 1 for 1 tonight. It's going to be the Reznikov line with Dobercott and Carnes the point men. See if CSUN can go 2 for 2 tonight. Carnes, as it is a Eboli in the box on the charge. Side of the net, Parks, and it's kept out by Jacobs. Check that. That's actually Tucker Middleton. I've been calling him Nico Eboli all night. The numbers for USD were all switched around. I do apologize for that. It is Tucker Middleton in the box. So that's what you get when you switch up numbers. A 1:44 to go on the power play. 1:28 to go in the game. Reznikov. Helped out by Parks. Held in nicely by Carnes. Carnes has his pocket picked and it's cleared up by Shrout. Parks. CSUN is onside. Parks drops for Dobricott. Carnes has an open lane, takes it. Stopped by Jacobs. And it's cleared up by the Toreros. .35 seconds remaining on the power play. Icing on the Matadors. Carnes has to stay out. He's tired. CSUN clears it out. Zumalos. Pocket picked by Roenick. Roenick. Centering pass denied. Covered up by Mead. Just about a minute to go. 59 seconds officially. 16 seconds to go on the power play. Zumalos wins the draw. Pushed into Marbach. CSUN just content to finish out this game. Ponce disrupted by Bentley. So Middleton out of the box. CSUN 1 for 2 on the power play. 25 seconds to go. Marbach to Zumalos. That goes through Velasquez. Zumalos, he's still looking for a hat trick. Dishes off Ponce. His shot stopped by Jacobs. Ross Ponce looking for his first career goal. Nice chest save by Adam Jacobs. 12 seconds left. Hopefully the final face-off in this one. Zumalos is going to take it. USD needs one more. Ponce has it taken away. Jack Titer and Caleb Mead combined to shut out the University of San Diego. Here tonight, 13-0. We're going to go ahead and recap everything right now and head out. So Hoover, Velasquez, Parks, then Zumalos in the first. Reznikov, Wilson, Zumalos. Velasquez back-to-back goals for the hat trick. Finally, Abaya on the power play. 10-0 after the second in the third. Parks back-to-back goals for his second career hat trick. And then Hoover makes it 13-0. CSUN a 1 for 2 on the power play tonight. USD 0 for 1. So the game-winning goal goes to Hoover. It's his second of the season. The first goal of the game. Jack Titer improves his record to 2-0 on the year. Plays the first 30 minutes, makes 10 saves, and Caleb Mead in mop-up duty does not give up a goal and had to make 3 breakaway saves. So USD drops to 1-6 overall. They are 0-5 on the road, 1-5 in the WCHC. Meanwhile, CSUN, they're 5-1, 0-1 overall. They're still perfect at home, 4-0, and they're 2-0 in the WCHC. Not much more to say about this one. Just total CSUN domination over a first-year program at the University of San Diego. As the Matadors salute the crowd. We'll say goodnight tomorrow evening. And we will have a live stream, but no play-by-play. You can just watch the game tomorrow night at 9 p.m. as Long Beach State's in town. So be sure to tune in for that one if you can't make it here to the Simi Valley Isoplex. Good night on the Matador Sports Network.